Commanders. We're going to continue with Melting Pot. Another good mission.
The Kantari and Lucari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Draeneur system. The Republic has been assisting both groups on the project, as have other Alliance members. I'd like you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. There's been Zenkethi activity in neighboring sectors, and both the Lucari and Kantari have clashed with them in the past. Draeneur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Understood, Proconsul.
Welcome to the Draeneur system. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here.
It's quite unusual, isn't it?
Very. The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site.
Sounds like things are progressing without any problems.
Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
Acknowledged. Helm set a course for the Challenger's location.
Good to see you. I hope the Draeneur anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kantari and the Lucari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle. Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Kumarke and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but we could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Lead the way, Captain.
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
I'm having trouble getting any readings from the lateral sensors, sir. The anomaly in this area is intense. We may need to get close range to get more meaningful results. Triangulate a position for a new scan.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. Might cut down on the interference.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there. We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Well done. sun. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
I thought you were already done this by now.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science teams have extensive facilities on Dranur. They can help.
Sounds good. I'll see you planet-side.
Understood, Captain.
I'm eager to show you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on?
It'll be my pleasure.
Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around.
What they've already built is quite impressive.
As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Lead on, Captain.
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting.
The Romulan Republic is committed to being a good neighbor to the other allied systems and species.
We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lucari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Aesthetic as well as functional. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Dranur's quite the hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming here.
The fusion of Lucari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranur. Beautiful, isn't it?
Quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here.
How much power do you think the waterfall will generate?
I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem.
I noticed you're wearing a breathing mask, but the air isn't polluted here.
My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
Thanks for your time.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds. The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Yes, I've seen.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric.
Understood.
We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
Sir, there's a massive amount of data coming in from the probe. Some things that stand out include the fact that the lunar scale is relative to the planet, only slightly larger than Earth's moon, and that moon has a high-density core and a large amount of silicates and germanium dust. Nothing extraordinary, but just underscores how much we run into worlds that seem familiar to us. Very well, let's see what the scientists have to say.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
Maybe early, but do you have any interesting results you can share?
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
That seems like a good starting place.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Germanium in here too?
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Oh, strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here. Here, I'll show you.
That's more than a
You
few.
brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kamarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system. They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of protomatter torpedo.
A protomatter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses. Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching? The Zenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us!
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now.
And my chat's screwing up again. That's just my tablet.
I think I can tap into their comms from here. Hold on.
That cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Except we're not hearing anything.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Increase your efforts. Eliminate the defenses at once.
Captain Paul, beam down for ground assault. Purge the Transuli.
It shall be done, Admiral. Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only a few Transuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 critics has burned sheds as scales again. You're wrong. Don't let me down, Bird. Keep your scales on. These little softies are pretty tenacious. Which? The bugs or the colonists? Oh,
You know we can hear you, right?
The Transuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion? This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all.
Now that Menace is destroyed, there's no reason to attack this world.
Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake again. Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Transuli.
Acknowledge, we'll keep this in mind. Zenkethi ships are moving into attack position, Admiral. We need you back on the bridge as soon as you're able. Energize, beam us up. Zenkethi are on the attack, Admiral. They're attempting to take down the defenses. Hail is Zenkethi. They're not replying to hails. They are on a direct assault course. What are your orders? Attack now.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Understood, Captain.
These others aided us against the Ratsuki. They can help us. There is no sense to this.
Power spike on the lead ship. That might be their new weapon. They changed their comms encryption. We're blocked out. I'm going to get an activate their weapon system. Cover me.
I'm listening, Captain.
As you and I both know, planet Dranur has been completely scourged of what we call Dransuli. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you will agree.
Very well.
A warning, the Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dransuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
Understood.
Zenkethi must be terrified of these Dransuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
And to you, Captain.
This new information on the crystals the Zenkethi have been attempting to eradicate is disturbing to say the least. Starfleet will be monitoring the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. We'll be doing all we can to study them, and, if necessary, protect them. Despite the incident at Dranur, we don't know if this species is truly hostile. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kentari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals.
Understood.
Alliance intelligence operatives believe a Zenkethi attack on one of our worlds could happen very soon. Their new proto-matter torpedoes can end billions of lives in moments once such an attack begins. This has to stop. We've spotted several Zenkethi fleet groups on the move in the Alpha Quadrant. I'm assigning you to patrol an area near one of those groups. If they launch a proto-matter attack, I want you in position to put a stop to it.
Understood.
Jolan True, our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet. I want to know where they're going and why. Yours is the closest ship, therefore the duty of intercepting the Zenkethi is also yours. However, the Klingons are sending both the Rotaran and the Core at high warp to engage the Zenkethi. I recommend haste. As you well know, Klingons are not known for their restraint in combat.
Understood.
The Zankethi fleet is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more within range that are not. Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price of their dishonor. That honor is yours. Teach them well.
Kapla. And I think I went through that one a little too quick.
Jolan Trill.
The Zank...
Okay, Martok, come on, come back. Happens all the time.
Jolan Trill.
The Zank...
There. That's what he needed to say.
Well fought, but it is far from over. Zenkethi forces have been spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe their target is a defenseless, inhabited world. The honor of defending it belongs to you. I trust you will not disappoint. Keep this up, and the Zenkethi will have a nickname for you as well.
Thank you, General.
This is Captain Kumarkin. We're on our way to assist you.
Alright, now that I restarted my tablet, hopefully my Wi-Fi will keep working.
Kern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless targ. In the meantime, the Zenkethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight with honor!
Kapla.
Go ahead. We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
Target of the Zenkethi fleet, Bajor. The intel checks out, so every available ship has been called to defend the planet. Even DS-9 is being moved there to assist. The sooner you can get there, the better. Bajor must be defended.
We're on our way, Captain.
So, the Zenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Baktag. I fought and bled many times over DS-9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians, and I will not let them fall to the Zenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. It will be glorious.
Glorious indeed, General.
You made it. Good. It would be unfortunate if you missed the glory of battle after all you have endured. Captain LaForge has a briefing for you. Review it and prepare for combat. Long-distance scans show a large Sankethi fleet heading our way. They will test us, and we must not be found lacking.
Acknowledged.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a pretty impressive force to defend the planet from the Sankethi. Let's just hope it's enough. Our objective here is straightforward. Protect Bajor at all costs.
Understood.
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Kapla!
Kapla!
They're launching proto-laser torpedoes! This is Sarge Minna with DS9. Feed the torpedoes to us. Keep those infected ships off of us. Again. It's time for the fight. Pay for their interference.
Alliance forces, this is Commander Sarah Schminne on DS9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the next wave of Sankethi when they arrive. If you have the hands to spare, we could really use them now.
You'll have them, Commander.
Repair cruiser safely aboard. Thanks for...
Battle station. The enemy is upon us. Destroy this alliance filth or prepare to burn space.
station's shields are down. Now's our chance. Beam onto the Zenkethi battle station and shut down their launch systems. We'll do what we can to keep their fleet busy while you're there.
Understood. Energize.
The unique smells of a Zenkethi vessel. It's been a while. I can't say I've missed the experience. Looks like we're on the tactical deck. Their weapon controls should be down this hallway. They're on full alert here, so expect a full security presence.
Understood. Let's go.
Zenkethi ships are closing! Enemy transports detected! All hands, recall order! All ships, this is General Kern. Fire at will.
There. Weapons control is in that room, just ahead.
Surprised to see me, Butcher? Let's finish this.
We have an unwanted guest. Finish him off quickly. You tried to end me once before. It won't go any better this time.
I don't
you
think so.
You fight like a Klingon, Captain. Will you die like one as well? Zenwarum fought well, but he won't be coming back from that. They know we're here. Good. Secure those consoles. One to go. Get to it while you can. Clever. At least they're routing their weapons control to the command deck. We'll have to storm their command deck, the very heart of the beast. We'll need to use one of their transporters to get there. I saw one on our way here. Let's use it and get this over with.
Kapla.
Zenkethi used short-range transporters instead of turbo discs.
I am Captain Neth Parr. It was I who alerted the Alliance about the attack on Bajor, and it is I who will fight at your side now. The Admiral must be stopped. We now walk the same path, along with the Butcher of Zenkethi. This is unexpected. It is a day for unusual alliances, it seems.
Where's the Admiral?
Not far, though I warn you, the way there will be heavily guarded. Expect heavy resistance. Unlike myself, the soldiers here remain steadfast in their loyalty to him. All I ask is that he is given a chance to do the right thing and surrender. Far too many have already died in this madness.
I'll do what I can. Let's go.
Captain Parr has betrayed us! It's a mutiny!
The Admiral walks a path of madness. He must be stopped. So much destruction, so many lives lost. It has to end now.
Captain Parr, I see you walk the path of betrayal with one of our most hated enemies.
Fire!
The Butcher
Zenkethi forces on
himself.
attack vectors.
Truly,
They're
your
relentless.
depravity knows no bounds. And you, the ever-present thorn between my scales, meddling in my affairs at every turn. Your reckless heroism has endangered trillions. You must be so very proud.
You could have sought our aid.
Oh, who in the Alliance would hear us? The Federation? The Klingons? Both are enemies to us. One too compassionate and the other too honorable to end millions in order to save untold trillions. Or perhaps the Romulans? A race clinging to life, trapped in the shadow of their former glory, forever under the boot of their Alliance partners. A warbird with clipped wings. Pathetic! No. To do what must be done, the Zenkethi were forced to walk that path alone. And thanks to you and others like you, the great doom of the galaxy looms over us all. And I despise you for it.
Ah yes, the so-called Dranzuli.
So little do you know of the threat facing us all, and I lack the time or desire to explain it to you now. I offer you two choices. Stand aside, or stand in defiance and die. What say you?
No matter the threat, genocide is not an option.
You and Zengravu were my best captains then. Today I lost both of you.
This crusade is unjust, and the battle is lost. It's over. Stand down now, or we will strike you down without hesitation.
Surrender, Admiral, or fight if you have the spine.
Do you really think the conflict will end here, now?
This Nefpar fights with honor. Today is full of surprises.
Enough! I yield! How proud you must be. You saved Bajor and a few more worlds along with it. This will be a cold comfort to you when you lose millions more, of course.
Tell your fleet to stand down.
Computer, open a fleet-wide channel. All hands, this is the Admiral. An armistice has been reached. Effective immediately. Stand down.
You made the right choice.
Enjoy your victory while it lasts. And know this. The time will come when you feckless creatures will see the error of your ways. And I want to be there when it happens. I will relish the look of despair on your pathetic faces. In the meantime, computer, release weapons control to Alliance forces. You can use my command console as you see fit. The station is yours.
Very good.
I will ensure the Admiral honors the peace. See to it that your people honor it as well.
Very well.
Alpha Team reporting. The command deck is locked down.
This is Beta Team. Commencing operation now.
Victory belongs to us! Let's return to our ships and get the necessary reports filed quickly. The Ferengi, who runs the bar on Deep Space Nine, keeps a particular vintage of blood wine in stock for me. And I intend to drain every last drop of his supply. Soon, we will celebrate. For tomorrow, we may die.
Kapla!
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Zenkethi. Something's happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
Impossible. And yet, those ships, like something of legend. They belong to the Herc. We must return to our ships immediately. I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Herc. So, this is the doom the Zenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop.
The Herc?
The Herc are our greatest foe. An enemy that invaded Kronos over 1,000 years ago. No other enemy came so close to ending us. Not even the Iconians. For Klingons, they are the monsters of legend. We thought they were extinct. We were fools. There is lore about the Herc using caretakers, bred to prepare worlds for the return of their masters. I believe what the Zenkethi call Dransuli are those creatures. Wherever they were, the Herc were there as well, sleeping, waiting to return, to attack. And now, it seems that day has come.
Recommendations?
Recommendations? We fight! There is no honorable alternative. All of our lore tells us that the Herc will attack without fear, without hesitation. If Bajor is to survive, we must meet the Herc in battle.
Understood. All hands, battle stations.
Many a Klingon has dreamed of battle with the Herc to test themselves and
DS9 is under attack.
This is Captain Nelpa, speaking from the Zenkethi forces. All ships, target the pursuit vessel.
Rascally are everywhere! Wake up!
The Herc are coming in fast. They're hard to hit.
Give our lives to Bajor! No, not the one. Eat that! Do it now!
forces. This is Captain Meth Pa. A large number of enemy vessels are converging on our position, and we are still defenseless from the previous battle. We need your support so we can safely evacuate. We face a common foe, despite our differences. Can we count on your aid?
You'll have it, Captain. Stand by.
Comms are back, but nearly everything else is offline here. Here's a rock.
No long taken,
I'm putting up quite a fight. Slow down those hurt ships. They're much easier to hit that way. General Markov, we will await you in Stovacor!
Singularity! Singularity!
Most of us evacuate. But the Admiral is still on board. Turn to that captain. Traitor and new ally. No! It will fight the story! Coward! I am unarmed and request sanctuary on DS9. Permission to come aboard.
Granted. Security escort will be picked up.
Understood. I will cooperate to my fullest extent.
Shoot them! Shoot them!
Just a moment. We're picking up something here. Looks like the wormhole is opening.
What? Is it the Dominion?
Can't get it repeated. Our sensor arrays are pretty banged up over here. Frankly, we have bigger concerns. We're in danger of being overrun by the Herc, and if we fall, Bejor is next.
Red alert.
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with. He battled the Herc. This complicates matters.
Multiple hull breaches!
Grethor is littered with souls that felt fear when facing the Hurk in battle.
Alliance forces, I am Loris 4. I bring you greetings from the Founders. While it should be quite evident that we come to you in peace, I understand that my predecessor was a source of discord during her time here. Trust is important, so please, allow me to return the Alliance personnel we recovered from the battle station before it exploded, as a gesture of good faith.
Thank you. What brings you here?
As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless existence is often challenging to those in the Alliance, but it really is my only goal in life. As to our presence here, the fleet has traveled here today to bring you a message, but it is not for me to deliver.
Then who will deliver it?
We have to talk.
The transmission cuts out.
I know that changeling. He's called Odo. He used to run security for DS9. And now he's here, in command of a Dominion fleet. Impressive entrance. Whatever this is about, it isn't a matter to be taken lightly. If Odo has something to say, it would be foolish not to listen. The return of both the Dominion and the Hurk is no coincidence. I suspect we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
Until then, General.
The Zenkethi attack on Bajor is quite illogical. There are no signs of crystal eggs there, as there have been in previous attacks. As it was said long ago on Earth, cui bono? Who benefits? The return of the Hurk and the Dominion have complicated matters in the Alpha Quadrant. Such turmoil can spread like wildfire if it is not properly managed. I have found it unwise to take an overture from the Founders lightly. Therefore, I am sending envoys to DS9 to find the truth of things. If the Dominion intends to shatter the peace, I would know of it. Another conflict with them could prove devastating to the Alliance and the Republic.
Understood. Pro-Council.
Captain Neth Parr has turned herself in to authorities at Deep Space Nine. She's the Zenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I'd like you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible.
Understood, Pro-Council.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Zenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
Thanks, I'll head back there now.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
Agreed, Captain.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions.
Indeed. Why are you in the brig?
The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure Technically, I am under protective custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance.
I trust you. Come on out.
Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some.
That's an understatement, Captain.
No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it.
That's right.
Are you ready to hear my story?
Proceed.
It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation EOC. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuni cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another egg run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zen Tarak.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eog. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Dransuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable. I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zen Tarak out.
Screen off.
Eoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them. Ships on fleet.
This is the freighter Starstruck. We're not warriors. Spare us, please. Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
Listen, we have that. It's all yours if you let us go. You're about to blow up a fortune here. Be reasonable.
We're a hospital ship. We're not a threat. Scanner, we have no weapons. Just such an injured hero.
granting you the honor of detonating the weapon. Get into position when you're ready.
Yes, as you wish, Admiral. Far out.
Head to the planet.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain. Yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever. That mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To eradicate the Dranzuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There is a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neff, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively, if necessary.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter Matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Dranzuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like we're known in 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
$50 credits says Tashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that. I'm standing right here, you know.
Zenkethian run really weird.
This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure. Large concentration of Dranzuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? Whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Hatari. Are these fools gathering Dranzuli eggs? What? Are they worshipping the eggs?
Definitely looks like it.
They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them. Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right?
Have you
I don't look anything like you.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually good
We
looking.
found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology.
Yes, sir. Away team out.
Captain, Dranzuli signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
Is that the door closing? Hey! We're still in here! Captain!
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Bomb placement complete. Priming for detonation. Now! Bomb squad reporting. Need to stabilize the proto-matrix here. The bomb's ready, but we're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on. sites massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autort himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not.
Interesting.
I left those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters. And the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Transuli infestation, but we'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
This is Counselor Halatunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you. Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Councilor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuli eggs. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
Yes, sir, I'll verify the egg's location.
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Transuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
As you wish.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Dransuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a protomatter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not...
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear, Captain?
Yes, you do, sir. Helm, get us out of here.
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take.
That's an honorable path to take.
Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all.
Agreed.
I shall abide by their decision until our paths merge once more.
Until then, goodbye. Admiral, you ready to return to the ship? Beam me up. And this is going to be the end of the stream. Hope everyone has a good evening, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Captain Parr's journey has been perilous. To have the courage to do what is right against all odds is quite admirable. The Autarch is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Zenkethi by any means necessary. They are weakened, but not defeated. We shall be watching them closely. Ah, yes. I see that Alliance officials will be reviewing Captain Parr's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us, and your report, will go a long way toward approving that request.